All right, people. I know a lot of people on the conservative side, people who are patriots or are nationalists, they often get irked by people like me, Tommy Robinson, and there's so many other people who are cultural nationalists or traditionalists who are fighting for Western civilization. They often wonder, why do we support the Jewish people? Why? Because, there's a big segment on the conservative side who don't like Israel, and then by extension, they start hating the Jewish people. And then they start hating us for supporting the Jewish people, because they say, if you are loyal to Australia or if you're a British patriot, then why do you put Israel first? First of all, we don't put Israel first. We do support Israel. And then by extension, we support the Jewish people, because we know the people they are under attack by. Them and us, we share a common enemy. It's Islam, or if I want to be safe, then Islamism. It's a difference without a distinction. We know that wherever these people go, the Islamists, and again, there's no distinction, I'm just saying it to be on the safe side, the Islamists hate the Jews, and the Jewish people are always their first target, because they see them as the weak one. The numbers are always fewer. They're not known for violence. They're not known for creating gangs and violent criminal underworld. They're not known for it. And this is the reason why they're sitting ducks. They always are the first ones to be attacked. We've seen that in Melbourne. We've seen that in Sydney, the Bondi Massacre. We've seen that in London on a scale that is incomprehensible for ordinary people. I just don't know how anyone can live in the UK. Look at this. This is just a fresh video that just came out of the UK. This is Sunderland. Look at this. Marauding migrant men are just hacking each other with machetes in broad daylight in front of the whole world. Not a single Brit here, thankfully. Neither the victim nor the perpetrator. But this is happening in broad daylight. Look at this. No wonder you don't see anyone in the background. There are no people around. What happened? This was done, manufactured. They did it by design. It's worse every day. Look at this. I don't know if it's it's the same thing. Look at them. Just going at each other. Look at that woman just standing there. Look at this. They're just going at each other. Stabby, stabby. Sorry, I can't play you the whole video. What are you supposed to do? Political parties are fragmented. Unless the whole country votes right, I'm becoming more and more disillusioned with our parliamentary democracies. I think American democracy, under these circumstances, under the circumstances that the world has thrown at them for the last 250 years, has done well. The Second Amendment, the right to bear arms, free speech, the constitutional protections, those provisions were put into their constitution nearly 250 years ago, before the age of the internet, radio, television. Some people question that. Like, I sometimes get frustrated because you have to extend the same freedoms to your enemies, and we have seen what happens. These people burn the American flag, they shit on America, the American Constitution, and the American way of life, but we can't do anything because they have a constitutional protection. So sometimes I say, do something about it. Let me be Stalin for a day. Joking. I'm speaking in hyperbolic terms, of course. Or am I? But for some reason, it looks like the American democratic model is better suited for dealing with this crap. Because of the two-party system, either you can go left or you can go right. But when you go right, all you need to sway the minds of 5 or 6 million people, 5 or 10 million people, given that it translates into electoral votes. Then you can have a major win. You can have a decisive victory, kind of like the one Trump had in 2024 election. Now, I don't know how it's going to pan out in the midterm elections. probably not so well for the Republicans, but at least he had solid, good 2 years, and we saw what he could do with that power. He had a clear political mandate for the deportation of illegal migrants, and he did it to the max. Even though all these lefty Democrats were jumping up and down, they couldn't stop him. So I think the American model might be the best model. I'm a little bit worried about Australia. Yes, we've had a two-party system, but just like the UK, I think we're going to become a multi-party system, probably four-party system. Labour and the Greens, One Nation, and the Nationals and the Liberals, who are known as the coalition. When you have that many cooks, you're definitely going to spoil the broth. Anyway, so the reason why I made this video, to show you how bad the UK is. Have a look at this new video. This is the reason why we support the Jewish people, because they're sitting ducks. They are one of the brightest people on earth. They've been persecuted for centuries. They're actually persecuted for 2 millennia, actually, ever since Vespasian kicked them out. So they've been stateless, and that's why they've been the easiest punching bag. Now, even in the West, have a look at this video. This just came out. A radical Muslim, not actually a radical Muslim, just a normal Muslim. He just sees a Jewish man whose appearance is clearly Jewish. He approaches him and he attacks him.
Hello.
Just going on a bike. He spots a Jewish man and he comes at him.
What are you doing around here, bro?
Huh? Just on a job. I'm just on a job.
Huh? On a job what?
Doing some work. Am I bothering you?
What are you doing around here? What are you doing around here, bro?
You're being filmed and you're being watched by many people.
What are you doing around
Have
here?
I done something to
What are you
you?
doing around here?
Have I done
What are you
something to
doing
you?
around here, bro? What are you doing around here?
Oh man, I wish I could run into him. I would make sure that he visits a dentist.
Doing work.
Baby killer.
I'm not a baby killer.
What are you doing around here, you little baby killer? What are you doing around
You
here?
gotta step back.
I don't know how old this Jewish person is. He has a younger voice, but Jewish people just don't fight for some reason. They're highly civilized people. They've forgotten how to fight. This guy, look at him. He's small. He's already got teeth missing. I can take him through the screen. And I'm not saying that I'm some pro fighter. I'm not, but look at him.
Bob, you think I'll break your jaw, you little dirty little mother. Yeah? You killing bro. You kill little babies in Palestine. Are you dumb?
I would have said, I haven't killed any kids, but if you keep yapping on, there might be a murder, and it won't be me.
Bro, move the fucking camera. I'll break your fucking jaw, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll break your fucking jaw. You're killing kids in Palestine. Yeah, you're killing kids in Palestine.
I haven't
Wait,
killed
you're
any
killing kids in Palestine.
No.
Yeah.
I've not killed any kids.
Fuck you, little mother. Yeah, you're killing kids in Palestine. Don't think you come and slap, bro. I'll break your jaw. You dirty mother Jew. Spin his jaw, bro.
Do not.
Yeah, you fucking dirty.
What are we supposed to do, guys? What are we supposed to do when this is happening at scale? It's happening almost every week or so. It was only a couple of weeks ago when Jewish ambulances were burnt down. Initially, they said, oh, there must be Jews themselves. Turned out to be British Pakistanis. One of them actually wasn't even a British Pakistani citizen. He had just come from Pakistan recently. We've seen fire bombings of Jewish restaurants in Melbourne and Sydney, their businesses. I can think of at least a dozen incidents off the top of my head. I'm sure there would be at least 50 or 60 since 2023. Remember this? This happened in London. This happened right after October 7th. And the Met Police said that, well, we couldn't do anything. Yeah, couldn't do anything about it. Because they were just using words. Okay? Now, I don't endorse this behavior, obviously, of this person. But this person immediately got arrested. This unhinged lunatic immediately got arrested.
I killed me. I killed.
So he obviously seems drunk, unhinged, 58-year-old man has been arrested. That's what he did at a mosque. Obviously, don't recommend that. It's condemnable. But he got arrested for just a drunken outburst. Those people, that caravan of Muslims, ordinary Muslims, saying Jewish daughters, their sisters, perfectly fine. Two-tier Kia, two-tier policing. I think that actually happened in the time of Rishi Sunak. These are definitely dark times, and it looks like things are keep gonna get worse and worse before they get better, if they get better.